there, my name's Alan and I'm with Gold Baron Paydirt. What I want to do today is show you a little bit how we at Gold Baron Paydirt read the river that we have in our claim. So this is what we do. There are other videos out there with some other explanations on different rivers, but we just want to give you a little bit of fundamentals of what we're looking for as we're looking for areas that we can mine for ourselves or gather some pay dirt that we can bring to you folks' house. All right, so when looking at a river, what we're looking for is places of agitation, places where the gold is going to get stirred up.
Darling, this is chamomile tea.
Just like we're stirring it up in a gold pan or in a sluice box, you got all the riffles and all that. That's really what we're looking for, is ways that the river is acting like a sluice box, acting like a gold pan, and looking for the characteristics of where the gold is going to get thrust up into the air and fall down, or places where the gold had been traveling but the water stops moving, and so because of the lack of momentum in the water, the gold falls down into that spot, or areas where the gold gets obstructed, where there's a big boulder. Also, we're looking for places where the bedrock is pretty close to the surface. Boy, that saves a lot of digging right there. And you get to be my age, you don't want to do a lot of digging. So I think at any age, people don't want to do a lot of digging. So there you have it. So that's the kind of things we're going to be looking for. Here's a spot right here where we notice there's a rock right there. And that rock, the water would be going around that and it would kind of lose momentum. Now, I wouldn't expect to see a lot of gold behind that particular rock, but that's the kind of thing that we're looking for. And especially over here where Chris had gathered some gold already, some Gold Baron Paydirt. And this area, you can see where the rocks have come in and they've just kind of piled up here because there was not enough momentum for them to continue downstream. So very likely there's some great deposits here, maybe even a nice little nugget, who knows? That's what I'm hoping for. My gold fever tells me, look for the nuggets, Alan. But hey, I'll take some picker gold anytime. So up the river here, we got some places like that. So maybe we'll look at one or two other places and show you what we're looking for. How about that?
Catch me outside, how about that?
Let's go upstream and look for a couple more potential traps.
It's a trap!
You know, one of the reasons that we come out here is just the beauty of the area. It's so peaceful, beautiful. You know, looking at the rocks behind me here, how smooth they are. You can just imagine what it's like in the springtime. The water is coming down. The river is actually going right now on the other side of us over this, must be an island in the springtime. The river's going over there and then would come down here definitely in the spring when there's a lot more water rushing through, washing over this area, tumbling over these rocks. Now imagine what happens when that river comes down and hits this puppy right here. I mean, this is a huge obstruction. The water's coming down and I can see it just splashing over the top, and all of a sudden the water's in the air and it's not going anywhere. It loses momentum. And what else loses momentum? All the rocks, the gold that's in that water. And guess where it's going to fall? It's going to fall right there. Look at that pile of rocks and dirt. This is the kind of thing we're looking at when we're reading a river. There's obstructions like this guy, how the water would come down, be agitated, flowing over, bringing all the ore down with it, and then saying, oh, let's put your gold right here. That's one of the things we're looking for. All right, let's go look at one more spot we want to show you. Well, we're at a different spot here down the river, and we got ourselves a twofer. Two things we can look at when we're reading the the river looking for places to grab some pay dirt or to mine ourselves. Look at this big rock, another big obstruction in the river. Imagine the water coming over that, but you can see how the sand and the pebbles and the dirts have piled up right behind this rock. They lost momentum. The water wasn't having enough momentum to carry them down, and you can see how they got deposited there. It's even higher than the current water level. So you can see all kinds of possible places in there where you can grab some pay dirt. But also notice the crevice. The crevice is an area where a lot of gold nuggets can get trapped. So that's a wonderful place. You can just even pick through those rocks and look for your big 20-ounce gold nugget in there. That, folks, is how we read the river here at Gold Baron Paydirt on our claim. Beautiful day. I hope you enjoyed looking at this place in the video and spending some time with us. Thanks again for watching, and y'all have a good day. Oh yeah, and hit that like button and subscribe.